Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I've lost 70 pounds on a low-carb vegetarian diet. Today I am going to do my very first grocery haul, and I wasn't prepared to do this, so this is my actual grocery. I didn't try and make it a little healthier because I knew people would be watching this. I did not think I was going to make a video, but I actually decided to right after I got the groceries. So this is it. This is real. This is raw. If that sounds good to you, keep on watching. First, I'm going to get this cat off my table. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Okay, first I'm going to start with the more processed stuff over here. I've got two of these things of low sodium, low fat vegetable broth. I really like these. There's a million uses for these and they last forever. They are shelf stable. These will be good till August of 2021. So I always get two of these when I do an order. I use it to make my chili. I use it in my pho. I use it in my tomato soup. So many uses for this. I also got a bunch of new Mios. I ran out of the fruit punch one. I've been really wanting that, so I got two of them so I don't run out. I tend to use a lot of it. It's good, and it's good 0 calorie if you just really want something sweet. And then I also decided to try, I haven't tried these Mio Sports yet. I have tried the Mio Energy, but I haven't tried the Mio Sport. I think the Mio Energy had caffeine in it. I do not think that these have caffeine in them, but they do have vitamin B12, and like I've said before, that's really important for people that don't eat meat. So I got the Arctic grape flavor, lemon lime, and then the fruit punch. Next we've got our Extreme Wellness tortillas. These are high fiber tortillas. They've got about 15 total carbs, but there's 11 grams of fiber. So for one of these, it's 4 net carbs and 50 calories. So I really like these. I don't eat them too much. I feel like I never ever end up finishing the pack, but I keep getting them and they do expire kind of quickly. Yeah, these will expire in February, so I try and eat them. I make little egg wraps. Sometimes I do tacos. Sometimes I use them with my fajitas. Sometimes I make quesadillas. So a lot of uses for these. You can even make them into tortilla chips using your air fryer. Next up, I had to get some more Impossible patties. I love these, and they didn't have the ones in the square pack. They only had the patties, so I may not end up using these as a burger. I was kind of thinking I would do chili this week, so I may end up crumbling this up into my chili instead of using it as a burger, but we'll see. Speaking of fajitas, I got some more of my meatless style steak strips. These were really delicious in my fajitas that I made. I chopped up some bell peppers, and this time I'm going to do some onion, and then I just added some cheese and sour cream and wrapped it up in a tortilla. Delicious meal, really low in calorie. These in general, this brand is really low in calorie, really low in carb. Only 3 net carbs per serving for this and 120 calories, and there's only 3 servings in this bag, so you can eat this whole bag for a really low amount of carbs and calories. One of my other favorites that I always go to is my Tofurkey hickory smoked deli slices. These are delicious. They sometimes give me heartburn, but I still eat them anyways. I've been eating these for 10 years. Excuse me, sir. Can you please get off the table? Yeah, so these are really good. These are 4 net carbs for 5 slices. It's 52 grams. There's 3 servings in this whole, or 3 servings in this whole package. So you can eat this whole thing for 12 grams of carbs and 300 calories. So really good stuff. Like to put it on sandwiches. Sometimes I'll do a little roll up with some cheese, like a lot of people do with actual meat. And I finally got my shirataki noodles. These, I tried to get them in my Whole Food order and they did not have them, but I got them finally, yay. So I am going to make my pho again. If you saw on Instagram or in my What I Eat in a Day video, I made pho. This time, instead of bean sprouts, which are a little bit too high in carb for me, I'm going to use these, which are 6 grams of carbs for this whole package and only 20 calories for the whole package. So, I mean, these are like eating air, but they add a good texture to your soups, and I personally do not like to use them as spaghetti. As you can see on the package here, someone's eating them with tomato sauce. That did not work for me. It tasted way too weird, so I really can only recommend that you put these in Asian type dishes, because they do have a little bit of a fishy taste. They just have an Asian vibe to them. So can't recommend that you put them in an Italian dish. It doesn't make sense to me. I got some more of these miso soups. I got 2 packages this time because there's 3 packs, like little packs in each one of these, and I usually use 2 when I make a dish, so that was leaving me with an uneven number. So now I can make 3 meals with 2 packs. These are about $2.50, so yeah, 2 is usually about the limit that I get, but they are really good. I always end up adding more tofu to them because I like to make a meal out of it. It's not really much of a meal if you don't add tofu or something else to it. So I got this twin pack. Always get the twin packs, so much better, because if you don't want to eat the whole block and then you forget about it and it sort of dries out. So the twin pack saves you from that issue. So I always recommend the twin pack and use this in your miso soup. The next thing, let's go over our spices that we got. I did get cardamom pods. I want to try this in my pho and also my paneer dish, the Indian dish that I like to make, called for cardamom pods last time, and I didn't get to use them because I didn't have any, so now I have them, and maybe it'll make it taste better. I don't know. I also got some more of this chili garlic sauce that I like to use as a garnish on my pho. This stuff's delicious. It's got 0 calories, 0 carbs. It's basically nothing but sodium. There's some calcium and potassium in it, but delicious. I thought this was going to be a lot bigger. In the picture, it looked really big. But this is a street taco steak carne asada. This was the lowest one in carbs that I could find. It only has 1 gram of carbs per teaspoon. And only 10 calories. A lot of the other ones I saw, I looked at like 5 other ones, like of the more popular brands of taco, Mexican, Latin, American seasonings, and they all had like 4 grams of carbs, total net carbs per teaspoon. Yeah, and this one only had 1, so I'm gonna try that out. Never seen that before. The next thing I did get another one of these nylon spatula. It's called a flex turner on here, but I got another one of these because my other one's looking really rough, and I like to have 2 of everything just in case one is dirty. And I'm really trying hard not to tear up my new pans that I got. If you watched my What I Eat in a Day video, I'm sure you saw that I was using a fork in one of my pans to flip my bacon. So I'm really trying to get out of that habit and use nylon or wood utensils. Okay, next up we've got my spinach. Me and my baby eat this. I usually make her like a little salad with ranch with this, and I use it in my egg white omelet. Sometimes I just eat it. I'll put it in like a steamer bag or saute it and just eat it. I also put it in my little egg frittata that I do. I sprinkle some in there. So many purposes. This does get kind of gross quickly, so I try and use it pretty fast. It says use by 12:30. That's 2 days from now. Our Kroger is notorious for not having the freshest of products, so I'll probably end up cooking this pretty quickly so it doesn't get mushy and gross. Okay, so moving on to my produce. A lot of this is garnishes and stuff to make the pho broth. I use this to garnish my pho. Then I've got the cilantro. I use this in the base broth for the pho, and I use it as a garnish. And then I've got 2 big bulbs of garlic. My husband needed some for one of the dishes he's making, and I use this in pretty much every dish I make. If it's like a savory dish, I'm putting garlic in it. I love garlic. And then I got some ginger, some fresh ginger to use in the pho broth as well. I got jalapenos. I'm probably going to use these in my frittata that I'm going to make, and I'm going to put them in my pho broth to give it a little spiciness. I've got red peppers here. I wanted 1 red and 1 green. They only had red, so I just got 2 red. So I'm going to be using one of these for my fajitas and one of them in my frittata. And then I also got some pre-sliced baby Bella mushrooms. I'm going to put these in my pho, and maybe, I'm going to put these in my fajita as well. So I'll probably do half in the fajita. Of course, these are moldy already. You think that's okay? I mean, it's already a fungus. But yeah, there's definitely some mold on one of these. I'm going to look into that, if it's okay to eat moldy mushrooms. It looks like only one of them has a little bit of mold on it, so I'll probably still eat them, honestly. Already a fungus. You're already eating fungus, might as well eat some mold too. I've got a white onion here. This is, again, multi-purpose. I'll probably throw this in my fajita, throw part of this in my pho broth. Always have an onion on hand. Okay, moving on to our dairy type stuff. I've got 3 of these. I decided to go with the shelf-stable almond milk this time just because the other one goes bad kind of quickly, so I don't feel like I drink it as much sometimes. Like some weeks I'll drink like the whole thing, some weeks I'll drink like half of it and it'll go bad. So I just wanted to start keeping some of these in the cabinet so I have them on hand if I do have a week where I'm drinking. I use these in my protein shakes, so that's why I end up drinking a lot of them. Sometimes if I'm like in that mood or if I need some extra protein, I always do a protein shake. So yeah, this is my favorite. It's the lowest in calorie that I have found. It's 30 calories for 1 cup, and there is around 1 net carb per serving for an entire cup. So it's really low in carb, really low in calorie. I like it. Next up, my cheeses. I'm a cheese addict. I put cheese on everything. I don't care. And I have been buying the pre-shredded cheese because I just haven't had the time to shred my own cheese. I did for a couple things last week, but I would rather just grab the cheese and deal with the extra carbs. But these are 0 net carbs. These are orange rind I can't say the name of this. Munster cheese slices, but these are really good. They're 0 carb cheese. I usually put them on top of like sausages, which my Kroger didn't have, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it usually stays good for a really long time if you don't open it. Yeah, it's good till April if I don't open it. These I need to use up within the month. These are the cheese wraps. I like to wrap these around sausages as well. I haven't really tried them like for their intended purpose, but I might do that soon. Maybe make like a little spinach and turkey wrap with one of these. Try that out. I don't know. We'll see. I got a big old bag of this Mexican cheese. This is my favorite cheese. It does have like less than 1 carb in it. A lot of people that are doing like strict keto do not like to eat pre-shredded cheese because there are some carbs in the anti-caking and the stuff that makes this like not all clumped together. It does have carbs in it, but I'm not super strict keto. I'm just low carb, so that works for me. Also got some more mozzarella cheese. I use these in my egg white omelets. I like to put this just on top of eggs sometimes, like scrambled eggs. Got some more Parmesan. I got some grated Parmesan too. I was thinking about making those 0 net carb cheese sticks again from that one guy. I can't remember his name. I'll link his channel down below. He has a 0 net carb cheese stick if you use, probably if you grade all the cheese yourself, because this one does have like 1 gram of carb in it. The mozzarella has 2, but if you were to shred your own cheeses, it would be 0 net carbs. If not, it's a little bit higher, but again, doesn't bother me. And they were really good. I dipped them in marinara sauce and just ate them like a regular cheese stick. Not completely the same thing, but it was very close, and I really, really liked them. Actually, I'll link that video down below of how to make those cheese sticks. Very good. And then I got my big thing. I've been trying to get these for forever. They seem to always be out of medium eggs for some reason. I really prefer medium eggs. They are obviously a little lower in calorie than the large eggs, and I feel like I end up eating too many when I use the large eggs, or too much. So I like the medium ones a little better. And then I got some more egg white stuff. And I think that is everything, guys. So thank you for watching my little haul here. If you have any questions about anything, or if there's anything here that you absolutely love or hate, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe. And I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.